Welcome back. Labor Day weekend, ladies and gentlemen. CRN working hard for you, food and wine wise. It's the What's Cooking program, weekend edition, Labor Day weekend edition. America's food, wine, restaurant, travel, and information show. And Michael Horn is here at the Santa Rosa at the Fountain Grove Inn, along with our buddy Larry Van Alls, host of the What's Cooking Sonoma Report each and every Wednesday and throughout the weekend. You'll be heard again, of course, on the weekends with the replays of your show. And Paul Stern back at the CRN Broadcast Center. And this is the big, Larry, Sonoma County Wine Weekend. And
this is the event that we all look forward to all year. One of the things that I thought I should mention is it's casual. In Sonoma County here, I wear tennis shoes and Bermuda shorts all the time. This year, the big event, the Sonoma County Wine Weekend, has a beach theme. So
you've dressed up a little bit for this event,
I did
right?
dress up.
A little more formal in beach gear.
But you can be so comfortable. I usually have a straw hat, a Hawaiian shirt, and a pair of Bermuda shorts on.
Nice trunks you got on there. Are those Speedos?
Yeah, I thought you'd notice. I was pretty sure you would.
So much.
But you don't have to worry about the tie and jacket. It is not one of those events. But still, with that being an elegant event, everything is handled so well, and you feel so pampered and so comfortable there that it is. That's what we do in Sonoma County.
Now, Mike, you mentioned that today you'll be experiencing a winemaker dinner and lunches throughout the day, of course, and then with Saturday, the Taste of Sonoma. That I understand Saturday evening there is a chairman's dinner at St. Francis Winery. Now, that must be a grand affair.
Oh, they're huge affairs, and that's just one of the many dinners. There are dinners for the Sonoma Wine Country Weekend. They have dinners on Friday and Saturday. They have lunches on Friday. They got the taste on Saturday at Murray Ranch. They've got the auction on Sunday, and on Monday it's a day of rest, and you can go around and check out all the great wineries, including our next guest here, our buddy Steve San Giacomo. He's here with San Giacomo Family Vineyards. Steve, welcome to the broadcast.
Welcome. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Where are you guys located?
We're located in the southern part of Sonoma County, and we are.
So the southern part.
The
okay.
southern part.
And
exactly.
we're talking. You go up to Alexander Valley as you get to the northern part. Your southern part. What appellation are you in? Right in Sonoma County itself.
Yeah, we're right in the Carneros and Sonoma Valley appellation.
So kind of where we were at you can go to the Sonoma Mission Inn, and that's kind of around that area where you are. And that it's kind of a corridor area, right, where it connects Napa and the coastal vintages together in there, and you've got the water there that gives some of the cooling breezes that come in there. That's a great growing area, I would guess.
Fabulous. We're just tucked in on the San Pablo Bay, so we get that morning fog that comes creeping over the Petaluma Gap Hills. And
that's San Pablo is what I was thinking.
San Pablo, exactly.
All right, so what do you grow there? What's if we go to San Giacomo Family Vineyards, what are we going to find? What varietals?
We are mainly Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. As I mentioned, we're in the cool climate of Sonoma County, and so those are two varieties that we mainly that we focus on. And so we're a combination of those two, and we're just grape growers, and we don't make any wine. And we sell to over 70 wineries and wonderful wine partners.
You're selling to 70 wineries, and you're involved with an organization that is involved in the Sonoma Wine Country Weekend as well. You're president of the growers, is that correct?
Yeah, the Sonoma Wine Grape Commission, and we're made up of 1,800 growers here in Sonoma County, and we are, sponsors of the weekend, and we're just excited to be a part of it. And we have a lot of our wonderful grapes in Sonoma County are going to be represented with the 200 plus wineries pouring at the showcase.
Wow.
And so it's we're excited.
I think it should be said, Steve, your family goes back into the Sonoma Valley for quite some time. What's the history there?
Yeah, we've been farming since 1920. So I'm a third generation farmer, and we've been going at it since our first grapes were planted in 1969. So we have a few decades under our belt and grown wine grapes in Sonoma, and it's just a wonderful place to come, grow up, and live, and most importantly, grow wonderful wine grapes, and which go into these wonderful bottles of wine here in Sonoma
That's what I love about this weekend, because you've got the growers, the wine owners, the winemakers, the chefs all getting together, and your expertise for our audience to know is you're out there checking out the grapes like we were talking about before, canopy management, all this stuff. How has this vintage, this 2010 year, affected your vineyard? Is it also a little slow, a little late in developing because it's been so cool?
Yeah, it's a year of extremes. We've had extreme cold and extreme heat, and as we do in this business, we just deal with what Mother Nature brings us. So she throws us a curveball, we figure out a way to deal with it. And So we're out there, just continually with the doing canopy management. Now it's about just removing any, as Tom mentioned previously, there was some botrytis, some rot started, so we've removed that. Now we got a little sunburn. We'll go through and
you got to go through and look at the clusters and drop them, right? You drop them. If there's bad ones there, you drop
them on the ground.
That's it. And so that's it. And you are a grower. You mentioned, and again, you're San Giacomo Family Vineyards, selling to 70 different wineries. Is it marked on the back of the bottles? Do you have a particular favorite, or do you have to kind of like them all?
Well, it's like we say, it's like, do you have a favorite kid? You can't say it. So we have a lot of wonderful wineries that we're proud to be working with. A lot of them we've been working with for over 20 years.
A lot of these wineries also, they put it on the front label. They're very proud to be using the fruit that comes from your vineyard. So it's on the front of the label. They say if it's a San Giacomo Chardonnay or whatever. They're happy to let people know, and everybody who buys it is happy to be buying it.
And the public should know that, right? So when we get a bottle that says San Giacomo on the front, we know what we're getting.
Absolutely. We have 30 vineyard designates, and so
30 vineyard designates.
Yeah. So actually,
how many acres total is your?
We have 1,500 acres.
Wow.
In Sonoma County. So
that's something else. You could go talk about taking a run. You could go walk down those rows there and help them out looking at those clusters and get your exercise in for the day.
Yeah. Well, Tom, we talked earlier. He ran 5 miles, and I said, geez, I was out in the vineyards this morning, but I wasn't running 5 miles, I can tell you that.
You're still moving fast.
And Steve, did I get it correct that your family's been doing primarily grapes for all these years?
Yeah, we were originally we were fruit farmers. My grandfather immigrated from Italy in the 20s. He found the ranch in Sonoma that was very similar to his heritage back in Italy, and he just fell in love with the ranch. And but then as the wine industry grew and the kind of fruit market kind of went to different areas of the world, we converted to wine grapes. And
used to be fruit in this area. A lot of you that buy fruit in the stores, I always mention this every time this year, there's a plum called the Santa Rosa plum, and we're sitting here in Santa Rosa. Am I right, Larry Van
That's Luther Burbank's creation, so he's one of our native sons. We're proud of him.
There's the Luther Burbank Center for many years, right?
That's
taking
right.
care of things there, doing that. Now, what's your website? Do you have a website there?
We do have San Giacomo Family Vineyards website. You can go on there, and we have a list of our wonderful wineries that we sell to our winery partners. And
spell that website for us.
SanGiacomo Family.
So San Giacomo Family Vineyards.com.
Yeah.
All right, straight ahead we continue. We might be getting some food here, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us as we continue straight ahead. Special Labor Day weekend What's Cooking show.